So the question was, would the county approve a $157,000 change order to the contract, or would they be willing to cut some other things? And what was really being proposed to make the $2 million budget workable was not to make improvements or renovations to CID. And that was the whole reason that we started, really, this discussion was because of the overcrowdedness in the criminal investigation division of both the sheriff's department and the police department. So I think the final result was that the counties agreed to give the contractor go ahead to do the plan as designed, with the exception of the work inside of CID. But the county governments agreed to do that work internally, to do that work themselves. So that's where it stands right now.
So it's $160,000 renovation to CID.
Look back there and see things.
That's correct.
I mean, what sounds, I'm not trying to get involved, I'm not trying to micromanage. Was that what the line item was? Because what you don't want to have happen is the county, I mean, if it was a $250,000 renovation to the CID and they cut it out, I mean.
You know, I really don't know how they itemize the project.
That whole thing.
That's really what it, yeah. I did ask the question, didn't they think they could hold the contractor's feet to the fire and make them do what he agreed to do, but for whatever reason, they chose not to go that route, but accept the bid for $2 million for the modified work, in that the county would do that work internally. My only concern is that it's done as good a quality as the rest of the project would be done.
Come on in.
Is there a 50-50 project as far as that we
No,
supposed to have?
it's $2 million of sales tax being dedicated to that project.
Now, does the, obviously excluding sales tax, I remember, and it's been a good number of years, but there's an agreement where modifications, repairs, improvements, whatever, we are
15%.
15% responsible.
That's right.
Will we be 15% responsible
No.
for?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's their choice to do the work internally or make the contractor do it. And, you know, interestingly, the plan that the contractor has was presented to you all and the county commission at the Housing Resource Center back in May. So that plan hasn't changed square footage wise, it's the same plan. Now, there have been some internal modifications to try to lower the price from 2.8 million to 2.157, but basically the square footage hasn't changed. And the very least you could do is say to the contractor, well, just go back and build what you said you could build back in May when you presented back to the county.
I mean, because they designed it.
They designed it. The only caveat was, we need you to work within $2 million and we need you to try to address the needs. When we left it up, I say we, the community left it up to the low bidder to come back with a plan. I think the original concept was about